The Whistle F2 market validation program requires you to have a few key things in place in order for us to begin. Number one, you must have a sense of the problem that you are solving. Number two, you must have a general sense about who might care about this problem. Number three, you should have a sense of why they should care about this problem. In other words, how does it affect them? Second piece is being able to articulate this solution into a message that is understandable. This means that we have to be able to identify the core solution and the problem that it solves and explain this in a way that a buyer or potential buyer can understand in one sentence or two. Third most important ingredient is that you need to have a basic website, an email address, and a Zoom license or a means to record the meetings that you're going to have with your ideal customers or design partners. Those recordings are really important to help us transcribe them, word map them, and give you a broader report as to what are the key things that your ideal customers are going to care about. It's important to understand this program will not guarantee that you'll find design partners. It might be that the feedback you receive is that the solution you're working on is either solved already or not interesting enough to the potential buyers. This gives you a great opportunity to pivot or refine your approach and even have conversations with those ideal customers in order to better prepare yourselves for the market. In order to support you in this program, there'll be a number of key characters who'll be working alongside you. The first will be an account manager. They'll be able to guide you through the step-by-step from building your lists and messages and designing your surveys, as well as interpreting reports. You'll also have access to a data team. These are researchers and channel validators who are going to subscribe to the top databases and then reach out on research on the three key channels. The marketing team will help you in terms of designing your messaging and refining it over the period. They'll run 2 A/B tests on each activity over the 8-week period. Finally, the SDR team will be reaching out and speaking with your ideal customers and will provide feedback on that engagement. Some of the key metrics that you can use to measure success over the program. The first is understanding how to define an ideal client, how to find them, and recommendations for where to get in contact with them. The second is building and testing your messaging, providing feedback and optimization of the message to understand the words and interests of ideal clients. This, as mentioned, can be used in a broader sense across all your marketing and branding going forward. Third key piece is actually having these communications with the ideal customers, engaging their interest and gathering feedback. As mentioned before, all feedback is good, but not all feedback is going to be a willingness to become a design partner or customer immediately. And our goal is to be able to map this out and use this information to refine our approach before approaching the market. Finally, we'll be setting up meetings with those ideal clients to drive design partnerships or help you understand why rejections for meetings are happening so that you can prepare for future activities.